Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For today's Sports College Football Chris Rollins, joined as always by Kirk Street. Let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They're going to the air on the first play. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. A premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season. Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team? Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down. Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well. Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it in the open. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's a short completion of the big tight end. brought down, but both the tackles produce a solid gain there. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
That completion sets up a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Nittany Lions line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a touchdown on the board here early in the game for him. And Chris, intentional or not, look how much time they took off the clock here in the opening quarter. So not only did they get a touchdown, they took the air out of the ball as well.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. The grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking to pass. It's Paul. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey.
And here comes a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And second down and goal now for this offense. As a design quarterback keeper. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Bought some time, now lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Not enough on that one. This ball's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap.
The ball is free inside the 5. Ball scooped up by the defense.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Paul. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They capped the drive with 6 points. Well, they had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his target, and it's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Scanning the field, it's Paul. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. A huge defensive score. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Buying time, moving to his left. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the 1st half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Purdy. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The receiver grabs it. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Throws it to the right. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Chris, to me, it looks like the quarterback here on this third down is a little bit undecided on the coverage. Looked to be uncomfortable in the pocket. This play never really had a chance to be completed against zone coverage.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Back to pass. It's Paul. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. Has the first down and more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, to put them on top now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skilled guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. When he's got some space here. On the move. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A huge special teams score. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep to the right after all that. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. Crosses the 10 all the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. It takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And they go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State 35, Penn State 17.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. From the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch downfield. first down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw again. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very...
And it's caught! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Purdy. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Grinding away on the ground. He shreds the tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
To the air, it's Paul. It's an out route, the catch made. He's found some room at the 45. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're going to run it. That gets the carry. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And it heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught for the completion. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Pass caught, can he get in?
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes
EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Army Black Knights. Go Army! Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Quarterback making adjustments now what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. To throw, it's Vignano. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and